Well, hello from the capital city of Ottawa, where I'm attending our consultant association, CAPIX, organized a national conference on immigration and citizenship. And it's been a great experience, but the reason why I'm here today is to share with you this news. I mean, there has been so many updates that we have been looking at, the changes that are being, rather we are expecting in Express Entry, and also the NOC. We all know by now that there is an expectation of TEER system which would be adopted. Now we have a bit more confirmed news. It says it is probably going to be by November of this year. And so what is TEER system? We have discussed this in detail earlier, but just to give you a brief background, right now NOC based occupation code, national occupation classification, is segmented into 5 different categories. You say NOC 0, A, B, C and D, but now this will move to tiers, TEER, which is training, education, experience and responsibilities, and this will define what your NOC code will be. And the new bifurcation will actually be in 6 different segments, and this time it will be called tier 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Or this would mean NOC 0 or skill type 0 would become tier 0, skill type A would become tier 1, skill type B would become tier 2, and that was where the issue was about tier 3. Would this include certain occupations from NOC, or would certain NOC B fall into tier 3? And would this tier 3 be eligible in Express Entry? Well, the good news is tier 3 will be part of Express Entry. That is what we are hearing from the internal memo that is being shared from IRCC, thanks to our good friend Stephen Murrens. And based on this memo, the option date would be November 2022, and tier 3 would indeed be part of the Express Entry system. What this has done is that this has made 16 NOC codes that were earlier ineligible in Express Entry because they were under NOC. Now they have been upgraded into tier 3, so they are now following in the bracket where they will become indeed eligible. And the most affected NOC in this basically is the NOC for truck drivers who were earlier ineligible in Express Entry. Now with this new system, they would be eligible in Express Entry system. Not only that, in addition to truck drivers, there are also the dental assistants, the payroll administrators, and certain other occupations who were also earlier ineligible will now become eligible. There are a total of 16 occupation categories which would now be included as eligible, but at the same time there are 3 occupation categories which would also become ineligible who were earlier eligible in Express Entry. And these 3 occupation codes are instructors in fitness and sport, tailors and dressmakers, furriers and milliners. So these 3 occupation codes unfortunately will become ineligible. But overall, good news and a relief for a lot of people who were quite worried with this tier system and what it would do, especially the NOC codes of 1241, 1221, 1311. These were quite anxious as to what's going to happen with the new tier system. Well, relief for you guys. You don't have to worry about the new tier system making any difference to your eligibility in Express Entry. On the contrary, it has only made, or rather brought a relief to a lot of other 16 occupation codes who would now indeed become eligible. So good news overall. In addition to that, now we also have a date, or rather expected time period within this year when this would be adopted, which is November. No, it would not be July. Don't worry about it. This is still a part of being adopted by IRCC. They still need to make changes within the IRPA and the regulations, so this will still take a bit of time. So we are looking at somewhere in the month of November when this would be implemented by IRCC. So looking forward to that. And in the meantime, yes, we are expecting more changes in Express Entry by itself. That would be basically NOC based or category based CRS draws, which once implemented, we will know more about it. At this point of time, it is still at the discussion or deliberation stage in the Parliament. First and second reading in progress. And once we have more information, more changes or amendments to that, then we will also bring you that. Stay tuned and keep following.